Thank you and good morning to you all. Honorable Chairman of the Conservative Party, Conservative People's Party, Mr. Lars Barford, honorable leaders and members of the Conservative People's Party, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a honor and privilege to be availed this rare opportunity to briefly address this August convention as I usher greetings from my party, Chadema, from my country, Tanzania. To you, personally, Honorable Chairman, your fellow leaders, members of the Conservative Party, and the people and the citizens of this great, respectable, loving nation, Denmark. Honorable Chairman, the relationship between our countries is historical and has been going on from the early years of my country's independence in the 1960s. Through DANIDA, that is Danish International Development Agency, and other sources, your country has generously supported numerous socio-economic projects in my country, and in so doing, helping many souls, including women and children. While I'm personally thankful for the generosity and kind consideration of Danish taxpayers through these numerous support programs, some of them truly humanitarian, as they truly have the direct impact on our people's life, allow me to kindly and respectfully confess that I'm not a believer of aid as a realistic means of obtaining sustainable growth and stability and development in Africa, but rather a transitional and temporary solution that have unfortunately been allowed to proceed for far too long. Honorable Chairman, I strongly believe sustainable growth and development in Africa will be attained through enhanced mutual cooperation that will lay ground for fair trade, investment, and global pressure in ensuring democratic values and principles become a realistic culture of our way of governance. For far too long, Honorable Chairman, the developed democracies of the world kept quiet and at the same time poured billions of dollars into Africa, while our continent was being shredded into pieces by our own dictators, civil wars, corruption, nepotism, and all sorts of ruthless and undemocratic leadership. Under the pretext of sovereignty, the developed world intervened partially at the time when the suffering of our people had reached intolerable levels. Honorable Chairman, we believe in global partnership. We believe in sharing, among others, experiences, skills, and technologies. It is for this reason why we are a member of the International Democratic Union, IDU, that you as well is a member today. We believe in foreign direct investment, that is a human face that will ultimately see the global village live in peace and free of immoral acts that undermine the principle of living in dignity. We strongly condemn the acts of terrorism in all ways. The recent murder of innocent women and children in our neighboring Kenya is another fresh testimony of the ruthlessness of some of the terror groups like Al-Qaeda and Al-Shabaab that need global partnership in combating. Lost lives in Kenya were not only for Kenyans, but of innocent multiple nationalities, and notably including women and children. Honorable Chairman, the recent found bilateral relationship between my party, Chadema, and your party, and multilateral cooperation between your Danish Institute for Parties and Democracy and TCD, that is Tanzania Center for Democracy in Tanzania, is a decision in the right direction as it targets in laying foundation for transforming our country into a truly democratic society. Indeed, this partnership lives to the true spirit of the old philosophical quote that goes as saying, "Do not give us fish, teach us how to fish." With support and expertise from DIPD, we have recently been able to train our women and youth in our quest to empower them to participate in the mainstream politics as part of our leadership development program. We are truly thankful for this support. Honorable Chairman, our multi-party democracy is only 22 years old. We came from the socialist monoparty system that was in existence basically from the time of independence. We have grown steadily to become the largest and certainly the most promising political party in Tanzania. We are now a party with an estimated members and supporters exceeding 3.6 million people, and with enhanced capacity, we expect this number to double to over 7 million people. That means members and supporters before the next general election that will take place at the end of 2015. Honorable Chairman, democracy makes no sense if only it remains an excuse to attain power. It is to guarantee the prosperity not of the leaders but of all the citizens in the equitable manner. Democratically elected government has to be ushered in through free and fair election. In attaining these objectives, our party subscribes to the values of the social market economy with a lean, small, and effective government. We uphold the fact that the family is the heart of the society, and the morality of the society has roots in the family. We realize and regret the fact that corruption has blocked the dream of justice and prosperity for many of the people in my continent and my country in particular. Fighting corruption is one of the solid undertakings and identity of our party. This moral drive takes with it a lot of risk that see most of our party leaders being harassed and even being killed. Honorable Chairman, distinguished delegates, allow me to end this brief speech by sharing with you the price that we pay for fighting this noble cause. In Africa, democracy is still a very expensive game in the sense that you easily can pay with your life, particularly when you step in the interest of those in power. Since the last general election in 2010, we have lost over 30 innocent people who paid the ultimate price simply because they were exercising their democratic right of asking for justice, participating in our party's peaceful rallies and demonstrations, or raising their voices crying for freedom and dignity. Hundreds of them have also been unlawfully jailed. Myself, as the party chairman and the leader of the opposition in our parliament, I have personally over 10 cases scattered around the country. These are not criminal cases, but rather politically motivated cases that will ensure most of my valuable time will be wasted moving from one court chamber to another. Honorable Chairman, today I still carry with me the trauma of being attacked by a live grenade and live machine gun fire that took place on the 15th of June this year, as I was winding up a campaign rally in the northern city of Arusha. I survived this assassination attempt, but it was not the case for 4 other innocent children and women who succumbed because they unexpectedly became my human shield and died on my behalf. Until today, the government of Tanzania has refused to form an independent judicial commission of inquiry to make some serious investigation and inquest on this particular incident. It is only 3 weeks ago, Honorable Chairman, that I was forced out of the parliament by the bunch of over 15 policemen by the order of the Deputy Speaker, as I refused to obey his orders to stop me from moving a motion that will ensure the ongoing constitutional review process in Tanzania remain democratic and inclusive. Honorable Chairman, Africa is a sleeping economic giant and not a cursed, dark, or lost continent. I call upon all development-loving partners to understand the demise of Africa and assist in giving fish, and assist not by giving free fish, by teaching Africa how best to fish and realize its socio-economic potential. I thank you all for listening, and I extend my invitation to you all to visit Tanzania in your next holiday to witness the beauty and bounty of this sleeping giant, the home of Kilimanjaro, Serengeti, and Zanzibar. Again, I repeat that I'm truly grateful for being invited here. I'm enjoying all my time in Denmark. I wish you a very successful future in your political endeavor. And please feel free to come to Tanzania at any one time. God bless you all. Thank you very much.